we are back. Personal Healthcare Reform Talk Show, episode 30, and this is the show about the show because, well, the last show we talked about resolution dump day, and hopefully you have continued on. You got back on your resolution. You're doing better. You're getting healthier, and hopefully you enjoyed the jokes at my expense because Kurt really did, and so did Roll. That's not good whenever you actually have your producer laughing at you. I'm the talent. I'm the host. I'm getting laughed at by everybody. So, this is the show about the show. So we're going to talk about what's going on with the show, with my health partners, with different nonprofits I work with and organizations and stuff that I've got coming up to help you get healthy the rest of this year, and some cool new programs that are coming out with me and my health partners. So without further ado, sorry, there is no hitting the hot list today. Actually, I will give you one thing on the hot list. February is coming up, so guys, invest in some really, really, really good dark chocolate, maybe a diamond or two, some flowers, and lots of love. Girls, just be nice. Seriously, that's about it. That's all we ask. Just be nice, and we're simple. We don't need the chocolates and everything else. Before we get into February, of course, we're still here in January, and this is kind of some a fill-in show, just so you know what's going on, what to expect to come up the rest of the year. So let's talk about, we're going to start with the nonprofits because I like to give back. I'm philanthropic by nature, so I've got quite a few organizations I work with and dedicate some time to and some airtime to as well. So let's start off with Dare 2, Derek Herrick, because if you haven't listened to this show yet, I actually had C.D. Lahan on the show with me before. If you want to take a look at the website, it is dare2.org. So dare, the number 2.org. Take a look at it. Lend them some support. They actually help out everybody in the North Texas region and Southern Oklahoma region as well, both for helping out with feeding, clothing, giving support, giving aid. If there's any kind of a major disaster here, whether there's flooding or tornadoes or earthquakes, what's up with us having earthquakes? All you people that hopped on the Cowboys bandwagon and then hopped back off, we're blaming y'all. I hope you know this. So, it's not just the fact that the Cowboys got into the playoffs; it's everybody hopped on the bandwagon, it's causing all these earthquakes around Dallas. So, CD is incredible guy. So take a look at what he's doing there. If you can help him out with feeding. He currently feeds over 25,000 families a week around DFW area, which is huge. You never know, it may be the person next door to you that he's helping out because a lot of people are affected by the economy. Numbers are kind of getting better, but that's mostly for Wall Street. The rest of us, even though the economy is great here in North Texas, don't get me wrong, Dallas has the strongest economy in the U.S., but people are still hurting out there. So help them out, help out a lot of people as springtime gets here. And then, of course, there's Heroes Project. There's a little movie that's been out, and it just went nationwide, American Sniper. Maybe you've heard of it. If you haven't, check it out. Awesome, incredible movie about Chris Kyle, directed by Clint Eastwood. Phenomenal movie. Anyway, Chris Kyle actually created Heroes Project to help out service members that came back that are battling PTSD. And speaking of PTSD, we're going to kick the D out of it, and it's going to be called PTS, okay? Because it's not really a disorder. It is a temporary thing that can be worked through. So Heroes Project really helps out with the most affected. So basically people that can't get out of their house, make sure they basically go in, they give them fitness equipment, they help them out with food, with supplements, helping to get them healthy so they can get back out into the public, start living their life again, and regain their health and their life, because they give a lot for us. So awesome program there. Take a look at that, and once again, go watch the movie just to get some insight behind Chris Kyle and who he is, because he was a phenomenal guy. I've met his family. One of the best families I've ever met. In fact, coming up this year, if you want to go walking with us, we're going to do, there's a walking event last year down near downtown Dallas called Carry the Load. If you want to get involved in that again this year, we're going to be back down there again. We're going to walk miles and miles and miles. Some of us are going to be wearing backpacks. I might even try and do a backpack this year. Great family, great event. And also, if you've seen the pictures, I have some very, very lovely long hair right now. It's magnificent. It is. I'm going to brag on my hair right now because my hair has its own life. Okay, it's going to have its own Facebook page pretty soon before I chop it off. And I'm going to be chopping it off for St. Baldrick's for the 4th year coming up. If you don't know this, you know this now. I decided to grow my hair out for an entire year to see if I can grow enough out to donate it. If I can, great. If I can't, well, at least it's a great conversation piece. It's going to make for some great photos whenever I do get it shaved off. But St. Baldrick's, they are starting things up again. They are the number one behind the U.S. government for funding children's cancer research. Okay, number one behind the U.S. government in funding for this. Great group. 90 cents of every dollar goes into funding research, and you actually see what they're funding, who it's going to on their website. They do tons of updates throughout the year. Amazing group. And it's just great to be involved in that one. So get to give back for that one, because children's cancer is a whole lot different than somebody that's 56 years old. You've lived a life. You get cancer. Maybe you've done some things dietarily you shouldn't have done, taken some stuff you shouldn't have taken when you were younger, whatever. Kids, they come born into the world with something that they had no choice but to have. So great group. Follow along with that, because I'm going to have all that ramped back up starting in February and April, because my hair gets shaved off. Actually, February, March, April, my hair gets shaved off first week of April. So awesome group there. Get involved. If you want to come get your head shaved with me, come out. We'll go bald. We'll get bald together. It's fun, really. It's great for the summertime. Seriously, it gets hot here. It's not so great the first time you walk out the door, because every time we've done it, every year it's been cold and rainy that night. So it is a little shock to the sense. And then, of course, there's DIVAs, Divorcing Independent Variable Survivors. I've been working with this group for over 4 years now. And, big misconception with this one is they think it's a bunch of man-hating chicks that are getting even with their exes. Well, no, because I'm a guy and I'm there. I know I'm a male diva. Okay, I get it. It was a great joke between me and my ex. She called me a diva all the time. So, no, we actually help out with the main thing is to help support people that are in relationships to keep them from ending in divorce. So if we can save a lot of marriages, that's the main goal, is to save marriages, because the best divorce is the ones you don't go through. Our main goal is to help support people that are in marriages. If you're having trouble, come find us. We'll help you out. If worse comes to worse, we will get you through the divorce the best way possible, with every piece of support that you can ever think of, all the resources, financial, home, legal, everything, without all the fighting and trying to kill each other off and maiming each other through bank accounts and fighting over the kids and all that other stuff. Our goal is to have it be a good transition, so everybody comes out a lot better on the end, and you start living a very good life. If you want to check them out, go to divastogether.com. We're going to be doing tons and tons of events all across DFW, lots of events. This organization is really set to grow big time in 2015, so we can help a lot of people out. Divorce is a big thing. It affects everybody, whether you're going through it or not. If you know somebody's going through it, you're going through it with them. So we want to try and help stop it before it starts. And if it does start, then at least get everybody through it in the best way possible. So those are the nonprofits that I'm working with and organizations I'm working with. Take a look at those. Check them out. Also, go to clintfuquay.com. I've got them all listed there. They'll also be on personalhealthcarereform.com as well. This way you can see them. You can check them out. Send people to them that do need help. Because really that's what we're here for, and that's why I've got the mic in front of me, so we can help a lot of people. And next up, we're going to hop into some health partners, and then we're going to take a little break. But first off, let's start off with MedCall Assist. I've been with them for the past year. Incredible service, and they're about to do some new stuff. They've got a new initiative called MedCall Pro. So they're going to upgrade their services. What they do, it's an app on your phone, okay? You tap on the app, you get an ER doctor on the phone right then within 2 minutes, over 23 different languages, okay? This is accessible anywhere in the world. They also help out with ambulance services, and also if they got to fly in a helicopter and fly you out, you get that done 5 times a year, free. I mean, it's huge savings. If you haven't priced that out, it's pretty expensive if you even just get in the ambulance. But the big thing is you got an ear doctor on the phone. You can have your own medical kit that's there sitting for you at your house for you and 8 kids now. They've actually upped this to 8 kids. So for all the big families out there, this is going to be a good one. This way, that gets taken care of. You're not having to run to the ER all the time, or the little care now clinics and doctor in the box places. You can have everything taken care of right there. And even with video conferencing, video chatting on your phone, they can see whatever is going on right there, right then. So incredible service with them. And the MedCall Pro thing is going to get even better, because they do help out with companies. So if you've got a company and you want to reduce medical expenses, healthcare costs, things like that, they're an awesome company to have on board with you as part of your wellness services for your employees and for the business. If you want to get in touch with them, get in touch with me. I'll get you with them. We'll set up some meetings. But phenomenal group of people there. And it's been around for 20 years. So it's not a fly-by-night operation. They've been doing this, started off in Alaska, moved into California, and now they're going national. So really want to help them push this out there and help you out, because if you don't have insurance, you need a hedge just in case, and this is your hedge for about $50 a month. So this way, you always have somebody there that can help out. Okay, and they do cost averaging too if you do have to go to the hospital. So they make sure that if you do have insurance, that you go to the right hospital for the insurance you have, because they can figure that stuff out. Because believe me, it's tough knowing which hospitals are going to take your insurance and which doctors are going to take it now. If you haven't read the news reports, that's going to be the biggie this year. So MedCall Assist, MedCall Pro, amazing group there. And then we will finish off with Human right quick. Human, helping unite mankind and nutrition. Awesome service there. If you got a company and you have vending machines, it's time to get rid of the junk, get some new stuff in, much better. If you like goldfish, you're still going to have a goldfish, but it's going to be a better quality of goldfish, okay? No artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, all the other junk that's there. You're getting some better, more healthy goldfish than the little synthetic goldfish that are swimming around in that thing that are making you sick. So, healthier goldfish. How about that? You can have your cake and eat it too, okay? Or actually, you can have your goldfish and eat them too. How about that? And lose some weight, get healthier and everything else. And this way you're not depriving yourself. You're still having the stuff that you like. It's just much better for you. And how about this? Free snacks. Everybody likes free snacks. They have a program for doing free snacks as well. So awesome group there. They came out of California. They're moving into Texas now, and great group of people over there. Awesome service for any size business. If it's just you, or if you got a company of thousands, either way, doesn't matter. So there's that. We're going to take a quick little break. Let you listen to a few of our partners here with the radio station for Pegasus Net Waves, and then we'll be right back. We're going to talk about the rest of the stuff I've got going on, which is even bigger and cooler than what we just discussed.
Hello, this is PJ Abbott, former IndyCar, NASCAR, Rallycross driver. I'm in partnership with a company that is supporting our officers all over the country. 40% of our officers, almost 400,000 officers today in the United States alone, do not have a protective vest. The Healthy Home Company, Project Zane, and our partners are helping this cause through healthyhomecompany.com/InvestUSA. Today you can bless a vest by offering a donation to help them in their cause. So please join us by going to projectzane.com or to takethetoxictest.com/InvestUSA. That's takethetoxictest.com/InvestUSA. And help us by joining forces with these two great companies to make your home a healthier place to raise a family.
Who out there has a New Year's resolution to lose some weight and get healthier? I've got the place for you, Downsize Fitness. Downsize Fitness is a very special place for individuals that have 50 or more pounds to lose. We teach fitness classes for all sizes and levels. We teach nutrition classes. We have support groups. We have an awesome community. And this is for sustainable weight loss and a healthy lifestyle change. We're not going to beat you up and run you into the ground like some of these other weight loss places do. We're here to support you and teach you how to make healthy lifestyle change that are sustainable for the rest of your life. For more information, Give us a call at 469-206-3756 or look us up at www.downsizefitness.com. Again, that's 469-206-3756 or www.downsizefitness.com.
All right, we are back, Personal Healthcare Reform Talk Show, and this is the show about the show. So, hopefully you enjoyed the first half, talking about all the nonprofits and organizations we're working with to help build them and grow them and help a lot more people out there. And, of course, MedCall Pro and Human. Sticking with the health partners, let's get into Kinesi because, well, there's lots of clothing out there, okay? Tons and tons of different clothing places, especially for athletic wear. And honestly, the synthetic stuff is not helping you out. And that's why I got with Kinesi. These guys, they have the patent on active cotton. Okay, I know you've seen active cotton before. It sucked. Yes, we know it sucked. Why? Because it was just a bad product. Because they didn't use what Kinesi has. And they had the opportunity to use it. Not to dog the other companies out, but they had brilliance in their hands and they didn't use it. They went for something inferior to put in front of you. So this is the real deal. This is the real stuff. Even the lock. They've got their undershorts called the lock. This is actually the number one used undershort in hockey for keeping these guys supported and protected and keeping them moving and agile. Because if you haven't watched hockey before, they move around quite a bit. They're pretty agile. Awesome, incredible company. I ran into them a year ago. Actually, more than a year ago. So this is basically what I wear all the time now. Been well outfitted, and of course I've got them working with some other people. You're going to see a lot of stuff about Kinesi coming out this year. I tell you right now, just watch and wait. You're going to see some big announcements for some really big athletes that you know they're going to be promoting Kinesi. Check it out, awesome stuff. Go to clintfuquay.com. If you go through me, you get a 20% discount on your orders, which is nice. Who doesn't love a discount? And we got all kinds of brand new stuff we're going to be doing with them on the show and through some other partners. So, once again, best athletic clothing you're ever going to wear, and even just walking around in it. Stuff is great. And then, of course, I've got to talk about ID Life because, of course, I'm one of the founding members. If you didn't know this, I'm one of the founding members. I was actually with the company before the company was even a company. Let's think about this. I was with the company before the company was even a company. Okay, before there was product, before there was a website, before there was anything there, it was just a thought, kind of an idea. I knew the original founders. I knew the process behind it. I knew about the ID nutrition. Okay, I'd already seen it. Was very impressed with it, and that's what brought me in. Because if you don't know, I spent 3 years in the industry. I actually produced products. I formulated products. I was back in the warehouse, watching everything getting made, okay? I've seen the process. I know the process. I know good processing and bad processing. This is the best out there. I'm just going to tell you right now. And it's from a guy that made and produced the stuff, okay? I had a lot of big companies taking my stuff that were copying what I made, and they wouldn't even take their own. They were taking mine. I know quality. Not too many people can say that. I'm not going to name any names on which companies are taking my product because I'll get in trouble. But you know them. They're very big. They have like 3 big initials in their names, and they're in sports nutrition, okay? They were taking my stuff. If you're in the industry, you know who they are. But ID Life, seriously, go on my website. Take the free health assessment. Take the health assessment. Take it into your doctor, okay? Here's the cool thing. This is made for doctors. Take the assessment, take it into your doctor, and watch your doctor thumb through this thing, and they're going to give you this surprise look and say, where did you get this? How did you get this? I want this. Well, of course they want it because we made it for them. But tons of information about you, about your health, where you're at now, how to improve your health on a daily basis just through some small actions, okay? This is even before looking at the nutrient portion of this, okay? You're getting information given right back to you. And we get some really cool stuff coming up as well. So we got a program called ID Transformation. Yes, I bag on the 90-day programs. We have a 90-day program, but it's not really a 90-day program. This is a 30, it's a 60, it's a 90, it's a 120. It's however long you want to go on this. It's your deal. It's your story. And we've got a whole thing called My Story where you go in, you start off, this is where I'm starting at, journal it, chronicle it, and help some other people out with your story, with your journal, whatever issues you had, how you overcame them, how you got healthy, how you're feeling then, how you're feeling now. Okay, this is all about helping other people start living a healthier life. And the cool thing is, you get to be the reason why other people get healthy. That's the biggie. You getting healthy is one thing. You being the reason other people get healthy, that is huge. It also makes you want to stay healthy, because if you fall off the wagon, then you got these other people looking at you going, dude, I get healthy because of you, and you fell off the wagon? What are you doing? They'll put you back up on the wagon whether you want to be on the wagon or not. So the ID Transformation Program, the My Story program, awesome stuff. The assessment, incredible. You have no idea how powerful this thing is until you take it, and then you take it to a medical professional. That's when it really clicks, okay? And then, of course, ID Wellness. We have an app. It's $4.99 a month. Take the assessment first, then you can sign up for the app. It's $4.99 for anybody to use this thing. Customized diet, customized exercise. Whether you have gym equipment or not, whether you're in a gym or if you're working at your house, doesn't matter. It's all customized. We've got videos of every exercise on there. Full custom diet. If you don't like broccoli, there's no broccoli on the diet. Don't worry, we make it up on the nutritional supplement side, okay? One of the most powerful programs, one of the best programs, one of the best apps on the market to date, period. And there's a lot of them out there. Believe me, I've seen you use a lot of them and checked them out. This thing is incredible, how informative it is, and it shows you progress day to day, where you are now, where you're going to be, in the final trajectory. And look, it does everything but cook for you. I'm going to leave it at that. It's incredible. It's awesome, powerful thing. I can't say enough good stuff about it. And then, of course, Healthy Home Company. Healthy Home Company, of course, this is my new health partner and main sponsor for the show. This company just launched here in January, officially. Incredible company, incredible story. If you didn't listen to the first show of the year, go back, listen to the first show of the year, because I had the CEO, the founder, the guy that created this thing, Billy Glenn, on the show talking about it. How cool is that? I had the CEO of the show on here talking about it for the first show of the year. Okay? And, of course, my good buddy PJ Abbott, who we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff together this year. You might even see me in a race car because of him. So, Healthy Home Company. They're actually working with a nonprofit called Invest. The big thing with this is Invest actually helps small sheriff's departments, police departments, helps them get all their officers put into bulletproof vests. Okay, this way they can go out there and do their jobs. They stay safe. They come back home safe and sound for their family at night. That's a big issue. You want to know why? Well, here's a little insight. My dad was in law enforcement for 38 years. He just retired. He's been in major fights. He's had a lot of people attack him, a lot of enemies. He's been shot at. He was even shot at one point in his career. Okay, so I have lived this for 38 years, and really lived it whenever I was a kid. So being at home with him, so I've seen every aspect of law enforcement there is out there. So from a perspective of somebody that grew up in that life, they go out, they come home. They're usually dealing with the worst of the worst and people with bad attitudes all day. Sometimes they have some nice people with them, but see a police officer, be nice, be respectful. Okay, don't fear the gear. I know they're getting all geared up and stuff now, probably because they need to. If you ever want to discuss it with me. We'll talk about the need for some of the gear that they're putting on now. But anyway, Invest, awesome thing through Healthy Home Company. If you want to help them out, go to healthyhomecompanY.com/invest if you want to donate directly to Invest through getting yourself healthy. Speaking of, I haven't even talked about the products yet. So, Healthy Home Company, 100% toxic-free products, EcoCert. These are the best products you're ever going to find. Okay, rate them on EWG. They are the best. You know why? Because they go out, they find the best, they buy those companies, they bring them in a house. That's how you make things the best. And for everybody out there, takethetoxic/PHCR talk show or healthyhomecompanY.com/PHCR talk show. Go on there, take the toxic test, take all the trash out of your house, get much healthier, because diet and nutrition will do some great things for you, but if you've got toxins around you all the time, you're never going to get truly healthy. So get that junk out of your house. Get it out of your purse, ladies. Seriously, all the makeup and everything else that you're putting on, That's some of the worst trash on the industry, and they've got some awesome stuff on Healthy Healing Company, I'm telling you. So check them out. Really look at that, because that's a big piece of your health. Here's the last things that are going on, okay? Of course, the Fortune Under 50 program. This is for companies that have under 50 employees. I'm doing this specifically because small businesses make up the bulk of what's out there in the U.S. They have a major need for health and wellness to take care of their employees, because they run bare bones staff, or there's 1 or 2 or 3 people in the company. If one of those people is not there, what happens to your productivity? It goes out the window. So I've got a Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 program. Tier 1 program is I come in, we do some education. Tier 2 is I come in and do some education, we do some biometric stuff. EEOC, by the way, is going to have brand new regulations on what can and can't be given out for biometrics from the employees to the biometric company to the employers, okay? So all that's coming out in February. My stuff is above board. You don't have to worry about any of it, because it's all HIPAA compliant. Nobody sees your stuff except for you, okay? Your company doesn't see it. Nobody sees it. It's all for you. And then Tier 3, education, biometrics, and exercise and nutrition. I will introduce another partner of mine coming up very soon to talk about the exercise side. And then, of course, personal training, health coaching directly with me, with this guy here who has all the experts come on to talk to me, so I'm certifiably an expert. Most everything. So I've been in it for over 20 years. So come in, get with me on that. And then, of course, Living Healthy, Living Smart Club. That launches here in February. Check that out. You'll see me. You'll see another really big health personality on that one. Go to ClintFuqua.com to see that. And also, Clint's programs, making it easy for you. Everything's on there. So you can take your ID assessment. You can take your toxic-free test. You can get personal training from me. And you can become a Living Healthy, Living Smart Club member, all on the same page. Cool new landing page that my web designers just created for me. Go out, check that out. And, of course, follow me on Facebook, tweet with me, pin with me. I'm on Pinterest. Seriously, you got to pin with me. I got some cool graphics coming out on Pinterest. Ladies, you're going to love it. Guys, y'all might love it too. Got all that coming out. I've got a healthy inspiration page just for the show. Loads of information on that one for you. And, of course, LinkedIn if you want to do some business stuff with me. If you want to be a show sponsor, if you want to be a health partner, contact me about that, because I'm always looking to expand. And with that, that is Personal Healthcare Reform Talk Show, the show about the show on Pegasus Net Waves. Tune in. Speaking of, go to tunein.com. If you haven't, we're on tunein.com. That's right, we're on tunein.com. We're growing. We're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and taking your health to a higher level. And we'll be back in February to help make sure you don't lose that loving feeling.